no doubt heard a lot about in the media over the recent weeks after her launch last month. And then Utopia of the Seas. Gee's got a lot of tonnage to cover today. Hello and welcome.
Hello. I've got to cover 20,000 tonnes a minute. So everybody, strap yourselves in. We've got a lot to cover. So that photo you're looking at there is actually, in fact, a photo. It's not a CGI. So Icon on the top and Wonder of the Seas on the bottom, which is, of course, the sister ship to Utopia. I'll take you through an in-depth video tour of Icon of the Seas, which goes for about 12 minutes. There's no CGIs or renders. It's all real, like the photo you're looking at here. So here's just a few stats for you. It's our first new ship class, as you probably all know, in 10 years. But more importantly, it's the culmination of about 50 years of innovation at Royal Caribbean. Icon of the Seas is the 28th ship we have, and the 29th ship will be Utopia of the Seas in July. Icon of the Seas, for those of you in Australia and New Zealand, or those of you in Southeast Asia for Singapore, it's about 50% bigger than Ovation, Quantum or Spectrum. And interestingly enough, some of these stats will absolutely baffle you with 7,500 guests, but there's actually more room per guest than on an Oasis class ship. So let's take that in-depth look. So this is the world's best family holiday. Icon of the Seas is the first of its kind combination of the best of every holiday. So people can enjoy a beach retreat, a resort escape, or a theme park adventure. It's really designed for families from the very, very beginning at every possible opportunity. This is our most sustainable ship yet. There are 28 different types of staterooms. Over half of them are new, and almost all of them can accommodate a family of 4. There are 40 places to eat and drink. 21 of those are new, and there are 8 neighbourhoods, 5 for the first time for Royal. And we're going to tackle each neighbourhood. Thrill Island here, which you can see, is the first new neighbourhood. It's a place for all of the young children, for young families to enjoy. And you can literally spend the entire day here in this neighbourhood, like all the neighbourhoods, with so much to do. It features all of our favourites, like the Flow Rider, plus new ones like the Crown's Edge, which is a true test of bravery. Thrill Island includes 6 record-breaking slides, which is the largest water park at sea, and it's all included in the cruise fare. This one is the Hurricane Hunter. It's the first family raft ride at sea, and it fits up to 4 riders. And if this had audio, this little girl's going, oh my gosh, which is really fun to watch. The next slide here is the Pressure Drop. It's the first open freefall slide at sea with a 66-degree incline. And this one is Storm Chasers. It's the first matte racing duo at sea. It's 131 meters long, and you race your mate through rushing water, lights, and music. This next one is Frightening Bolt. It is the tallest drop slide at sea. So once the floor disappears from beneath you like this, you plummet 14 meters before continuing on. And finally, the green slide here is the Storm Surge. You can see it just above. It is the first suspended family ride raft at sea, and the slide has a massive drop with that clear window that lets you see down to the ocean. And of course, Thrill Island houses our fleet favourites that make us Royal Caribbean, so the Flow Rider, the sports courts, and a totally reimagined mini golf course. And of course, rock climbing and all the rest. Now enter Crown's Edge. This is maximum thrills. You throw on a harness and walk beyond the edge of the ship, 50 meters above sea level. And then a trapdoor might fall out from beneath you and you zip line back around onto the ship. And this experience involves a heap of different elements. Crown's Edge is part thrill ride, part surprise, and it's an all-out test of courage. We also have Adrenaline Peak, which is the ultimate rock climbing experience, and it has been gamified on Icon of the Seas for more family competition. So it's a lot more fun, a lot more competitive, and it's right at the top of the ship, so it feels higher than ever. Rounding out the thrills, just steps away are a bunch of new and casual dining spots to recharge with bites and different drinks. And that one of those is Base Camp, and this one, the Deserted Milkshake Bar. On to our next neighbourhood. The first neighbourhood designed for young families is Surfside. Surfside is where families with little kids can stay and play all day. There's 3 ways to splash. There's lots of food and drink for all ages. There's a new playscape, a reimagined beach-themed carousel, and an arcade, and a neighbourhood-wide range of activities like a lively family festival. Grown-ups can soak away the ocean views at Water's Edge Pool, alongside a couple of water parks for the kids, Splashaway Bay and Baby Bay. Just steps away from Baby Bay and Splashaway Bay and the Water's Edge are food and drink options for all kids of all ages for families, including a new family-friendly hangout, which has got kids-approved sips as well as grown-up drinks with a twist. And just off from Surfside is the award-winning Adventure Ocean and the new teen space. Icon of the Seas also has a special cruise director just for kids and teens, Admiral Awesome, in charge of the family fun on board. The next neighbourhood, Chill Island. It's split across 3 upper decks and includes 4 of the 7 pools on board, including Swim and Tonic, our first ever swim-up bar. Chill Island has the biggest pool ever to set sail, with over 150,000 litres of water. And throughout Chill Island, you'll find 4 lime and coconut bars, including our first ever frozen cocktail bar. Central Park is my favourite neighbourhood. It's right in the heart of the ship. It's a signature open-air neighbourhood, and it's lusher and livelier than ever before. There are 20% more plants than on an Oasis class, with over 30,000 plants and 4 living plant walls that span 5 decks. And there are more ways to dine, drink and be entertained, including live jazz from Lou's pouring into Central Park, or Bubbles, the new walk-up champagne bar. There's ocean-facing views from Central Park for the first time, and the space is activated more than ever at night. Empire Supper Club is another of the 21 new bars and restaurants. The intimate venue is a time warp to 1930s New York decadence. 8 courses are matched with cocktails, also matched with music from this swanky 3-piece band. Izumi's is now in the park. It's much larger than ever before, and it's elevated to add to the vibrancy of Central Park. Izumi's is open all day for sushi and street foods from Japan in portable boxes, and it also features the most photogenic ice cream going around. The Royal Promenade is totally reimagined. It's the first to feature floor-to-ceiling ocean views and 2 fully connected decks thanks to this stunning pearl. The pearl supports 3 decks and has 3,600 kinetic tiles. And you are right in the heart of the action. There's shops, our biggest ice skating arena yet, plus 15 bars, restaurants and cafes. And you'll see all these spaces are now open to the promenade, adding to the feeling of space. The next neighbourhood, the Hideaway, is an adults-only multi-level beach club. A DJ adds to the vibe, overlooking the very first suspended infinity pool at sea. The Hideaway pool offers 180-degree ocean views. The pool is lined with lounges, and in the middle, you will find full-size day beds surrounded by water. And if your guests are into those Instagram moments, this is definitely one place they will want to be, right near the After the Ship, the wraparound Hideaway bar, especially at sunset. The Aquadome is a marriage of the technology of 270 and the intensity of the Aqua Theatre. Our athletes dive beneath this shape-shifting waterfall every night. While the Aquadome, it's awe-inspiring by day and iconic at night. The Aquadome is the tranquil oasis during the daytime with that town centre feel by night, a vibrant entertainment powerhouse of an evening. The Aquadome Market is the first ever food hall in the fleet. Now we'll take a look at some of the newer accommodation options, all meticulously built for families. Over 85% of cabins on Icon are built for families of 4 or more. And first up, of course, is the famed Ultimate Family Townhouse. It opens up onto the family-friendly Surfside neighbourhood. It's 3 decks tall and can accommodate up to 8 guests. And at over $100,000 a week, it's the envy of the neighbourhood. The Family Infinite Ocean View balcony can accommodate over 6 people. It has a nice big main bedroom and a separate hideaway bunk room for the kids. It's got a split bathroom with separate toilet, and the infinite balcony opens at the push of a button. For families of 3 or 4, we have the Surfside Family Suites, which are smartly designed for families. The Surfside Family Suites also include a main bedroom and a separate cosy kids' room with a pull-out sofa that doubles as a great living space by day. There's also a split bathroom, and it has prime views of all the action of our family neighbourhood Surfside from the windows and the private balcony. Lastly, the new Icon Loft. These suites are pure luxury. Star and Sky Suites have access to the final neighbourhood, the Suite neighbourhood, which spans 4 decks with private pools, bars, and private dining. Most importantly, the true star of Icon of the Seas is 6-month-old Rover. As Chief Dog Officer, Rover's sole job is to bring joy and happiness to her fellow crew and everybody on board. You'll see she is very much at home here. Icon of the Seas leaves Miami every Saturday, and every itinerary visits Royal Caribbean's private island, the remarkable perfect day at Coco Cay. That wraps up a very quick tour of the incredible Icon of the Seas, her 8 neighbourhoods, 40+ bars and restaurants, all combined as in a first-of-a-kind combination of the very best of every holiday. Guests on board Icon can enjoy a relaxed beach retreat, a resort escape, or a theme park adventure. Every part of this ship is built for families. It's designed for every kind of family.